Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? You guys are good too? I'm doing good too. Let's get on today's video session. Here we go. Panasonic Q DVD regions. Here we go. Panasonic Q DVD regions. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, yeah. The Panasonic Q turns me on. See that? Panasonic Q games console, everybody. Okay. So there you go, some rock and roll music for you guys out there. So welcome back on my video session today. So how you guys doing today? Today we've got such important thing that we need to cover. In my previous video, you got a lot of information. The Panasonic Q games console plays Nintendo GameCube games, CD and DVD media. There's a lot of media that this system actually plays. I reckon the CD and DVD media that the Panasonic Q plays is more than any console I have ever known in my life. Trust me on that. We're gonna go into my in my next video, right? We'll be talking about more. Why is it so expensive? What's the reason behind it? Anyway, that'll be in the next video. Now, the important thing in here, in DVD, right? There's a lot of things. It's the region codes for each country. A lot of people don't explain that properly. I mean, when every person who made the Panasonic Q games console videos, they're not telling you properly. All they're just telling you, it just plays Japanese DVDs. Yeah, but why is it like that? What's the reason behind it? We're going to go through all that today. First of all, I'm going to be telling you all the DVD media that I didn't cover in my previous video, right? We're going to cover it today properly. A DVD thing is very complex and can be very frustrating to understand, all right? So here we go. In this system, right, what the Panasonic Q manual says, right, the DVD format, right, it's a DVD-ROM, DVD-RAM, DVD-R, okay, DVD+R. I don't know if I mentioned all this. Then we got DVD-RW and DVD+RW. You see, when we talk about these discs, right, the one which is very important to is a DVD-ROM. A lot of the time, people just call a DVD-ROM, they say to the drive, don't they? Yeah, we're gonna go a bit more into that, okay, a bit later on, all this stuff. A DVD-ROM, do you know the DVD-R and DVD-RW are important? The DVD-RAM, I think we shouldn't bother, right? Because DVD-RAM is really for computers, really. and it's not really made for televisions and all that. Let's just ignore that. I don't know why Panasonic mentioned that. We shouldn't really bother with that, really. All right. Okay. Now, if you look at the Panasonic Q box properly, it doesn't tell you the information the way it should. Okay. Look at this. Really, this system's not really called a Panasonic Q. I don't know why they call that. It's just some kind of a sidetrack name, really. Where does he actually say the Q on there? It doesn't say that anywhere. I don't know where the heck they got that name from. I think maybe when it was in prototype or something, they just made that name up, really. We just call it that, really, anyway. It just looks more fashionable. If we look at that, this model, right, is, look, it's a Panasonic SLGC10S. That's the model of the system, yeah? And clearly, if we look at this properly, yeah? Hold on. What is this system really called, yeah? Let's look at it properly. It's called a Panasonic SLGC10S. It's a DVD/game player. You know why it's called that? Because this system's a big emphasis on DVD and Nintendo GameCube, okay? Now, further along, you get all these three items, don't you? You get all these. Yeah? The Panasonic Q, well, it looks like a Q shape anyway. I don't know anymore about it. Yeah. Panasonic Q comes with a professional remote control. Yeah. I mean, having a professional remote control is one of the biggest things you can have in a games console. It looks like a proper DVD player remote control, okay? And then they bundled it up with this very nice Nintendo GameCube style, which is a Panasonic Q game controller, yeah? It looks, I think it was even better than the Nintendo GameCube one, I don't know. Because when you actually press the buttons, you can actually tell it looks even better. It performs better as well. It seems to me like Panasonic must have improved it. Now, look here properly. Okay, here, where are we now? DVD video, yeah? And then here, Nintendo GameCube. Okay, it gives that away, fine. What do you like about this box? The information, look. It says, look, Region 2. It says Region 2. Usually when they put Region 2 like that, that's like the one they do the boxes on the PAL versions in the UK. Yeah. Yeah, even it's on the top. It's the same. Look at it on here. Look at that. Look. Okay, there it is. You get all that Panasonic Q, remote control, game controller, DVD, Nintendo GameCube. Okay, and then here again, it just says Region 2. Let's clear this properly. If you're from a country like Japan, especially, like you're in a country from Japan, it's gonna be NTSC. Why doesn't it say that? Why doesn't it say NTSC, then number 2 on it? It doesn't actually say that. We know it is that NTSC or PAL. It just gives number 2 on there. But that's kind of misleading information on the box. They shouldn't write like that. I don't know if they usually do that in Japan with boxes like that, but I don't think they should do that. Because I think it's completely wrong. Because otherwise people are not going to know, is that NTSC or PAL? When I saw this first time, this box, even in advertisements, it's just said region 2 on there. Yeah, it says stuff like that. I mean, the box is not telling you anything. That's quite confusing. Because it is a bit confusing because region 2 comes in Japan and UK. Now tell me, how does that sort your problem out? They're both region 2. One's NTSC, one's PAL. They're not the same signals, man. They're different. They're very, very different. Usually when you plug an NTSC system into PAL, it's gonna come in black and white. It won't come in color. No. So let's just pump some music. Here we go, boys. Hold on. Come on, guys. Oh. Woo! Come on. Mega Sound Party, boys. Woo! Yeah. Coming at you. Yeah, the Panasonic Q is coming at you, man. Yeah, come on. Woo! Woohoo! Yeah! Oh yeah, come on. A bit more. Oh. Yeah, alright. Okay, so there you got some rocking on music for you guys out there. Now you understand more of the concept, how this whole system works. Now, I've got some 2 DVD films in front of me. Okay. Now, it is true the Panasonic Q games console is Japanese, alright? It's a Japanese system. We all know that. The box doesn't tell you anything. Is it NTSC? PAL? I will confirm it today. The Panasonic Q games console is a Japanese system. So it will run NTSC Region 2 Japanese DVDs, alright? It will only play Japanese DVDs, alright? So remember that NTSC Region 2 is the DVDs you need. Okay, now I show you a film which I got from the UK. Yeah, it was from Rakuten. I think it's still available on import. This is Ichi, yeah, a live action movie by manga. I don't know if you've heard this, but it's really wicked film, yeah? Ichi, yeah. This time it's a woman in this film, yeah. She's a swordswoman, yeah, in this film. Now, this film, right, if you look clearly at the back, look. Look. Region 2. Now, this film, right, is Region 2 on PAL. I just mentioned to you that the Panasonic Q is NTSC Region 2. It's not PAL. This will not run on it. Can you see? This is the UK is on Region 2 as well. But PAL, Region 2, any DVD coming from the UK will not run on the Panasonic Q games console. Nope. It won't work on there. This one will not work on there. Okay? Definitely won't work on there. I'll show you another film, which is a completely different region. This is Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. Says a DVD video game. This one, right? It is from Japan, which is really weird. Yeah? It's this film. It's from Japan, this film is, you know. Yeah? Look at this carefully at the back. Look at this. Let's just take a look at some screenshots. This film's really good. Now, if you look at this film carefully, it's from Japan. Yeah, but look at here. It's on region 4. Yeah? Can you see what's going on? I'm very surprised. Why is this film on region 4 if it's from Japan? I'm very confused on that. We're going to look into a chart of region from different countries. But this one is region 4. But I thought that if films come from Japan, the region 2, the NTSC region 2. But why is this region 4? I have no clue. This is very out of my league, yeah? This is out of my league. I have no idea what's going on here. I don't know what's going on there. Very confusing. This DVD won't work. Both of these. Which way should we put it on? I'm going, alright. Look at this, both of these films, yeah? Ichi is on PAL. Region 2 is a no. And then you got Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah is on NTSC. Region 4 is also a no. It won't work. Alright? So don't bother with them. Now the biggest question is that it's something to do, right? With something else as well. A lot of DVD players will not play some DVDs. Okay? We know usually the original one is called a DVD-ROM or DVD video, whatever it's called. Okay? If we look at this one. On this one, which is from the UK, it says on the DVD video, this is a film called Ichi. It's a manga live action movie. This film is really, really good, I'll tell you that. If you've never seen this, you should give this film a go. Yeah? Okay. Look at this very carefully. Look. It's all very amazing picture. Look at that. DVD video. On discs, right? It won't say DVD-ROM. It will say DVD video. Usually when they use the word DVD-ROM, yeah? Okay? They're saying it to the actual drive. Some will say to the actual disc, but I will assume that it should be for the drive. Yeah? They shouldn't be using a DVD-ROM word really for a disc. They should be using that for a drive. Otherwise, you're going to get confused. Yeah? It's a different way as well. There's all sorts of ways people are thinking, yeah? I mean, when we look at specific device, even like Panasonic Q, we will see, right, what will you say on here? It just says DVD, doesn't it? Basically, when we look at a long rectangular thing, yeah, like this one, take a look at this. Look. It's a DVD tray. That DVD tray is for a DVD. That will be called a DVD drive. Yeah, a lot of the times they do call DVD discs DVD-ROM. It's quite frustrating, really, isn't it? To be honest, I mean, I would assume that they should call, uh, the DVD tray. They should call that a DVD-ROM drive. I mean, I think it's like the other way around as well. When they say, when we look in a Pacific drive, they will call it a DVD-ROM drive, right? If they were just calling a DVD-ROM, they're saying it to a disk, really. All right, it will be a disk. They're using it for that. That's kind of weird, really. Oh yeah, or you could say to a drive or whatever ways, man. I have no clue, man. So anyway, let's go more into this now. Another thing that's mentioned in here is that is DVD RAM. What does RAM stands for? Random access memory. It's like a RAM. A RAM is used as a memory, isn't it? The system RAMs like, they use like 4 GB, 8 GB. It's something like that. Yeah, it's a RAM. It's a memory. Yeah, a DVD memory. That's mainly made for computers. Yeah, the DVD RAM is really made for that. Do not get confused with all that kind of stuff. Yeah, DVD ROM, DVD RAM. Don't get confused with all that. Let's ignore all that part. What's important here is DVD video. Yeah, a DVD video is the original DVD disc that you'll buy from the shop. Yeah. For Panasonic Q, you should buy NTSC Region 2 Japanese DVD. That's the one you need to buy for it. You'll have to buy that. It's not going to be in English, is it? Oh, this is Japanese, isn't it? Really, isn't it? Yeah. We're going to go all into Region 2. Okay. What can all the Region 2s be? Yeah. I know that US and Japan are in the territory of NTSC. They use that kind of signal, don't they? Okay. It's very confusing. Do not think that all region 2s are NTSC. No, they're not. Don't think like that. Okay. Now the next part is DVD minus R, DVD plus R. This can be quite confusing and frustrating. Sometimes what happens with these copy discs, these are copy discs, by the way. These are copy discs. What happens with these copy discs, even in Panasonic Q? No, it's in the manual. It says DVD-ROM, DVD-RAM, DVD minus R, DVD plus R, DVD minus RW, DVD minus, DVD minus RW, DVD plus RW are all compatible. Yeah, lucky, man. On the Panasonic Q, very lucky. But the biggest problem is, yes, even you make a copy, it has to be Japanese. Yeah. Okay, anyway. So, some of the DVD players you own, a lot of them, they will not play DVD minus R. They will not play that. No, they will end up just playing DVD plus R, or the other way around. They probably play DVD minus R, then they don't play DVD plus R. You see, it can be vice versa. It can be like that, you know. It can be like that. But on the Panasonic Q, you will able to play both DVD minus R, DVD plus R. You will able to play both. Okay. Now the next one will be yeah. DVD minus RW. Hold on. Did I get that right? Hold on. DVD plus R. DVD plus RW. Sometimes I forget all that. Yeah. The good news is that they're both compatible on the Panasonic Q games console. Wicked stuff. Wicked. We need to play some music for that, man. Yeah.
Music just turns me on.
Panasonic Q turns me on because he plays both the formats, plus, minus, and plus. Panasonic Q is coming at ya. 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 Coming at ya. Panasonic Q is coming at ya. Panasonic Q coming at ya. Woo! There you go, some more rock and roll music for you. So both of them are compatible. Again, in some DVD players, you will able to play DVD plus RW. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Some DVD players will play DVD plus R. They're not DVD plus RW. Okay. So that can be quite confusing. Did I actually get that right? Hold on. Let's do this again. Some DVD players, DVD minus RW won't play. Then DVD plus RW will play. Yeah? Or the other way, it can be DVD minus RW will play. Then DVD plus RW won't play. Yeah? But on the Panasonic Q games console, it's compatible with both. It's really, really good, this system is. You won't have any issues like that with this system. The only problem you have, you just have to stick around with the NTSC region 2. Now, the next part is, the region codes. Yeah, are you ready for all this? Yeah, because this is really, really important to know. Because if you don't know this, then, you're going to have problems, okay? So, here we go. These are the region codes. Are you ready? Region 1, Canada, the United States, and US territories. Region 2. This one is the most confusing one, isn't it, really? Because this is the one Panasonic Q games console's on. Alright, here we go. I'll try my best to rectify this problem. Japan. For Japan, it will be NTSC Region 2. So remember that. Now the rest of these are Europe, South Africa, the Middle East, including Egypt and Greenland. These are all in Region 2. But originally, the Panasonic Q, right, is on Region 2. Okay. I'm able to understand about Region 2 on this. It's not mentioning a Pacific country. Alright, Middle East, right? It didn't mention the Middle East countries. If I'm not wrong, the Middle East country can be India. Yeah, it can be India. I did try some DVD videos from India. Yeah? Do they actually work? Yes, they do work. Whoa! They actually work! It seems to me US, India, and Japan are NTSC. Whoa, 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 whoa. But didn't I just mention in Region 1, it's got United States in there. United States, US. You gotta understand. NTSC, it is US, but it's in Region 1. Oh no. That means you cannot watch any English movie from the US. No, you cannot watch them because it's US, right? It's NTSC Region 1. We need NTSC Region 2. And from my knowledge, NTSC Region 2 are India and Japan. Yeah, I repeat that again. NTSC Region 2 is India and Japan. I'm afraid so. These are the two countries that you will able to play films from. Woo! You can watch some Indian movies and Japanese movies on the Panasonic Q on the games console. If you're one of them person, yo, I love this machine then for DVD video, yeah? I'm afraid it works like that. Right. Let's go further. Region 3, Southeast Asia and East Asia, including Hong Kong. Alright? These are Region 3. Region 4 is Australia, New Zealand, the Pacific Islands, Central America, Mexico, South America, and the Caribbean. Oh, Caribbean must be South Africa, by the way. I'm sure they're mentioning that. If you remember one of the films I had, right. This is pretty confusing because the film I had was Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. That was on Region 4. There's nothing mentioned on that one here. Not really. Region 5 is Eastern Europe, Russia, the Indian subcontinent, Africa, North Korea, and Mongolia. Never heard of that country. Region 6, China. That's it. Region 7, reserved for unspecified special use. Oh, peculiar. Region 8, special international venues for air and oceanic travel. Right. If you know there are two more regions. Okay. These discs label are region 0 and all. Okay. Okay. So there's many discs, right? Software which are called region 0. They will play on your DVD player as well if you got region 0. Okay. Okay. If we right now, more importantly, region 0, right, and all is multi-region. Hmm. If you got a region 0 or all, it means multi-region. Do you know what the ones I just mentioned from region 1 to 8? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 regions all around the world. With region 0 and all, they will all work. They will all work without any problems if you got one of them DVD players. When a DVD player is mentioning multi-region, it means you got region 0 and all in there. It means that. Obviously, the Panasonic Q games console is not region 0 and all. It's not both of them, is it? And remember, a Panasonic Q games console is none of these either. Region 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is none of them. It's region 2. Which one is it? When we even talk about region 2, it is NTSC region 2. It is encoded in a way where it's only gonna play NTSC region 2. Yeah, but I know region 2 comes in few other countries, doesn't it? I know it does. If you got region 2 in other countries and it's not NTSC region 2, then it won't play. No, it won't play. It needs to be NTSC region 2. Let's confirm this very clearly. What can Panasonic Q games console DVDs can it play? NTSC region 2. What are they? Which countries are they? Are you ready? The one with the I. What's with the I? India. 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 NTSC region 2. Any film from India will play in there. Way! If you are into Indian and religious films from India, you will able to play some of these films. I did notice that I did try some films from India. Films like, I don't know, you probably never heard of them. Char Sahibzade. I think it's called by something Shubhir Singh and Shabazz Singh, something like that. These films actually worked in there. They actually worked. if it's original and you will make a copy on there, it can be either minus or plus. It will work. Doesn't matter what disc is. It will work. Because as I confirmed it, DVD video, DVD minus R, DVD minus RW, DVD plus R, DVD plus RW will play. Now, the next country, NTSC Region 2. What is it? The one with a J. Japan. Japan. It will work. You will be able to watch your Asian, Japanese films in this system. Remember one thing, Panasonic Q games console is made in Japan. I can clearly show you that here. Look at that. Further proof. Panasonic DVD game player is made in Japan. Here we go. Take a look at this. Yeah, it's a proper Japanese system. Look. Osaka, Japan. Made in Japan. Woohoo! So it's a Japanese system. Made by Panasonic. Really, this system is called a Panasonic DVD/game player. But in a way, it picked up a name, I think, called Panasonic Q games console. Yeah, it was famous for that name as well. So now you know everything that you need to know about this system. In terms of DVD, you will have any problems now. Full information for you. I hope this has been quite informative and is giving you great knowledge on the Panasonic Q games console. In terms of DVD format, what you can play. DVD format can be very confusing because some DVD players do not play all discs. Try some of these discs as I mentioned. Some of the DVD players I ever owned didn't play them discs. But surprisingly, Panasonic Q games console played all of them. Because it's very hard to get a DVD player. You probably might be able to get one now. But for recent years, right, a DVD player, right, would do this. They will play DVD video. They will not play DVD minus R and DVD minus RW. They won't play them. In terms of copies, they will only play DVD plus R and DVD plus RW. They will play that format. Some do that. Some do that, you know. Some probably will just play DVD video. It wouldn't play either the minus or the plus. It wouldn't do any of them. You'll have these kind of problems with your DVD players. There are stuff like that. So I mean, this system is compatible with all of them. So there you have it. I mean, I hope this is giving you great knowledge on the Panasonic DVD game player and the Panasonic Q games console. So there you have it. Give your likes, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye from now.